Sir, man. So an example of a income producing asset or principal growth asset or both. A good example for that would be rental properties.
Yeah, that you own.
For sure. So that pretty much means that if you own a property and you rent it out to a tenant for $1,000 a month, that's considered income generating asset.
Yep, exactly. And there's so many different other kinds of assets. I mean, assets can be anything, right? Like they can be some nice painting you got, that you think is gonna gain some value. It could be, like a stock, a part ownership of a company that you think, is going to give you some income and hopefully get better price later on. So yeah, there's tons of assets out there.
For sure, man. And let me ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer? An asset that generates income or an asset that grows in principal? So meaning you sell it for more than you buy it.
Yeah, totally. I think usually income assets are known as less risky assets for the most part. So like rental property, like as long as you have someone in there that you can trust and you screen, that they're probably going to give you some money and what that money is going to be. But for like a principal gaining asset, it's a little, for the most part, more risky. So like you don't know what the future value of, if you buy a house in a really bad neighborhood, but you think that it's going, the neighborhood's going to turn or something and it's going to be a really nice place in a few years, that's more risky. So for me, in this part in my life, I can take more risk because I'm young, right? And so I can probably buy things that I think are going to appreciate, so like gain more value. And it's a little safer for me to do that because I have a really long time until I need income, which is in retirement. From there, I think most people switch into more income-based assets. So that's when people switch from a stock portfolio, which usually appreciates or gains more value, to maybe bonds, or they buy a rental house and then they just get the income and live off of that. So
for sure, man. So you're saying because of your age, you're going for the principal growth. You want to accumulate wealth.
Yeah,
for sure.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.